Okay.
How's it run?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's right. So we're going to do this in here. Hit here, stab here. And you see coming up. Here, 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 here. Alright. So what we're doing here is, as you're coming down with this, I don't want to do this because it runs into my knuckle. If I don't have a guard here like this to stop that, I'm going to lose my weapon right there. So you want to do it this way. So now as you press heavily, it goes off. Okay? And we're going to help that out with this. And this comes here. Now, we'll use this one again because it's easy to see. So you have two of them, you do 1, 2. So I take this and I take that. So that's why we come here. That's going to take that down and cut and hit. Okay? So again, it's boom, hit, and clear. Okay? Okay, so now in the 2 strike,
The revised one is lock down, reverse figure 8,
right.
and I think either a 1 or 7.
Well, yeah. What you can do is take it down. Because you're down, you're going to come up,
Oh, right.
and then
2 thrusts.
right, 2 thrusts. If you want to practice the thrust in these things.
Okay. But if you want to, you could come.
Sure. You don't have to modify them. What we're doing is we're setting up things that we can practice. So we practice all the different things. And then we can, once you have your menu later on, take one from column A, one from column B, one from column C. You don't have to take them all from column A. But you want to have that down. You check that prepared all dishes. So you're pretty much all different combinations. Okay? So you do a 2 strike. And here. This again, what I want to do is stop it and then take it down. Okay? I don't want to try to take it down together because that's force against force. Okay? But here and down and come up, come down, and in. Okay? Down this way.
Come up and down, come down.
Yeah. You count 2 strike. Here, here, here. Boom. There, and here. Okay? This fellow plexus one, you can take it down like that, and then it'll collapse in this way. And you also throw up.
So stand back.
Yeah. Okay. So say that somebody has a belly and that, and you can't get to it there, you tack on top of it because the belly stretches those nerves. Okay. Okay, that's essentially what we're going to, again, because you're doing 3 strikes, it's going to be very powerful using your hip. Okay? So we can't do straight force on force. We have to use the glancing defense. So we're using the yin against the yang. Okay? Because we're going that direction, it's easier than trying to reverse it like we did from here and here because we're in the front. We're here, we just go ahead and bring it around. Okay? So then again, once you have it down, then you come up and then you do your 7. So you're going to be coming across like this, and I take it here. Okay? So here, boom, here, here. Okay? Then what that helps us do, if we just try doing this, it's strength against strength. So if I'm doing this, it's sliding. Boom. Okay? And you see also it's done with that hand. If I do this here, you can pull that back as you attack with that. So I'm right here.
All right.
It's going to take care of the weapon. Right? So if we just do this, bang, and you hit there, I have a problem once I do that. Okay, so that's another reason why we're doing that. Which we didn't put in there, but I thought you know why we're doing it. Anytime you trap this, I just read back, continue, go. Okay. Now, we do this, okay, because it's another way, it's a different way of responding to something, okay? An option is what we're going to do later for different strike is come across here. Okay? So this is from here, okay? This you have to raise up first to come across. This just comes across. Okay? But if I'm up here, and you come across, it's simply for me to do that. So I'm not able to go around your weapon like that, and I'm going to get cut. Okay? So if my weapon has to be up here, boom, go and do that. Okay? So again, it depends on what you're doing and where your hands are. But if we're starting off here, you just come up like that with a 3 cut. My hands are down here. So you just surprise me with the cut. Boom. So it's this up. Boom. And I cut down again. Because from here, I haven't really taken care of the weapon. I hit you here. And I want to cut down here before I come up again. Okay? Now again, you don't want to practice it. You have a tendency to smack through it. There's the guy. Okay? Right. But in reality, you're going to cut through this. And if you miss this, you're still going to hit that weapon out of the way because you can come back up and hit him. Okay. So, now the force shield. This again is strong because you're coming across the waist like this. So you have your body behind it. Okay? So we're going to stop it, but again, because it's still coming, we're using that to drop it, but we don't want our leg in the way.
So you step back as you clear it.
Right.
And then step forward again when you strike.
Well, you can or you don't need to. Depends on how close your weapon is. Okay? And just one wham. Okay? And this is where we had that twist on the end. Okay? So, what happens when you come across here, we're going to do this, and do that. And then, see, I don't have to step up, but I can step up with that. Okay? Whack. Okay? Whack. Boom, boom. Okay? So, no, I'm going to do a little faster. Okay? Now that time, because I stepped out this way, I didn't have to step back. But if I did this, I'll clear that. Okay? But you know what type of step that is. It's one of those drop steps. Then from here, I don't do that. Because somebody get clobbered by the time I do that.
So you just like that.
So yeah, it's just a drop. Just drop it. There you go. Now be this way because I'm coming up here. You want to get that leg out of the way. Okay? So I'm cutting here, but you're dropping it down. Right? So I come here and drop it down, I get that leg out of the way. And then just go all the way through to here. And just don't worry about doing that, just here.
Oh, I see. So,
Yeah, it's much quicker. When I take you down here, in here, okay, boom, boom. Right. So you just, boom. Now, you can use that to hit the stick if you want, from here to here, and then there. Here, bam, bam. Okay? So again, it depends on what you want to do. So if you've done this, boom, boom, okay. That's why kind of, when we did the cuts there, I did the cuts with, why didn't I think I did that? Let me do this. Stand over here for now. I don't know if I did these. I don't think I did.
you mean the 8 angles?
No, I did the angles. I did the cuts one. Okay. What we have is, that's the
Oh, it's
figure eight.
Yeah. The reverse figure. Oh, I see what you
reverse figure eight. 3/4.
Yeah, so you're talking about the combinations then.
Yeah. 1/6. You cut none of that back up. Okay? And you do a 2/5. Okay? So the other things we incorporate when we're doing these fences is that you cut here, we just cut back. We cut down, we cut back up. And then back down. So we don't really do a 7 and 8.
Yeah.
We'll do this. We're cut 8 and 7. That's our core. That's what we'll do. Okay.
Then do the fourth one from the other end.
Okay. From here, you move this across, you cut here, you see what that's going, you cut here, hit, boom, boom. Okay. You want to practice from slow, it's hard to control. Okay. So you do this fast. Then you want to go way out here. Okay. Okay, so the bottom jack, when you come up like that, you go for my knee, you go for my ribs, right? Especially you guys doing this. So you just go in there, cut the ribs. Okay? And that's how you follow through with that takes weapon out. So you want to straight down, you hit in the throat. Bad exchange. Okay. But before you do that, this is the again, because the guy's coming up from a low angle now, okay?
You collapse on
You chop it down. You do a punch down block. Okay? If you really don't have time, so again, you go from a knee, you just punch it down. Okay? Notice again, I'm sort of going this way. Okay? So you also notice that's the way my waist is going. I don't just did it down here. I did here. So now I got my body against that. Boom, boom. Okay? So again, what's happening is you're coming up. Boom. See, as you're coming up, I'm stopping and clear, but I'm looking to hit and to hit. Wham, wham. Just a second. It just comes down here. So I've done this and this, so I'll bring it up and up. So you see, this doesn't take much to here, and then here, okay? And then here, and here. Okay? Yes, I'm not leaning over. No. When you're going to here, I don't do this, I do this. Okay? And so I'm turning here, and this is bringing it out. Boom. So we got both sides, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So 6, we're also doing the block, drop block. Yeah, I don't know if we need to show that. That was happening if you had a second knife in there. Now, if you had a second knife in there, you're not going to cut as well because then this won't be a weapon. But you do like this. Okay? So I do this, here, and you stab. That's why I'm just coming through there. So go like this, and then like this. Boom. Okay? So that clears it. So I'm just going here, but I'm bringing this across, and it looks across it with that.
Yeah, just like it first.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's what, when you guys are practicing, you're doing this, going way out here, and after you just have to go right here, and yeah. Remember, when you do this, you're going to turn that way. So I just drop it there. You see, you're right there. That doesn't happen very fast. I want to be careful when we practice that because, boom, just happened that fast. But what we're doing is we're carrying this. From here, we're not going as far out there, so we carry this. We just do that. And just across. Right? That way you're not doing this and cutting across without attacking this weapon. Even if I did this, I want to hit that before I come through there. Five attack. Again, you're coming up. The reason why I do this because you're coming upward with it. Okay. If I do this, you smack into my arm. Okay. So it's not like what we're doing up here. The 3 attack is coming across. Okay. This is coming upward. So you're not going to hit that. That's how we do this. Okay. And then also, if you're very strong, and I'm doing this, go ahead through that. I take it off like that. Boom. Okay. So then, very strong. Boom. Okay. So I'm not doing this because you're still coming up. Okay. And yeah, I don't want to fight it because now I'm doing force against force. From there, and here you're still cutting into me because you're very strong. I just take it up. That's another one if we say you're doing a full strike here, okay? And you're coming in strong, I see that. So again, I can't go you down, I go you up. Cool. Okay? That again is something you're going to feel when you're actually fighting. It's hard to feel that when you're just playing here. But later on, when you're going a little faster, man, you feel these energies from that. You'll feel, oh, I can't take him down, he's not going down. for some reason I didn't get the response, I'll just carry them out. But I'm still, by doing that, because it's kind of cost you, and I'm lifting, I don't have to worry about the weapon. Say again, good day. So you're going to come up with a 6-cut. This again is a popping this way. Okay? And now you thrust with that. Alright? So you're here, you just whip it across. Alright? Because this again, if I come up here and you knock this down and that, then this becomes alpha, and that you just come across with it. Without the other weapon, it's very similar to the forward attack. So you're coming down again, and you come up here and push down like that. Okay? Boom. So instead of staying all the way across, you just say down. You see how that cleared it? Boom. Boom. So you see all these whoops back and forth. You do a 3, 6, 4, 5. Because I may just come with forward attack. Boom. Right? Just doing a quick response. Amen. Then again, I don't want to do all of it. I want you to have a pattern of stuff you develop first. And then you shorten. Yeah. You say you do a 6 on me. Boom. Right there. So I didn't worry because I had this out of the way. This is right here. Why not just follow through? But I want you to get the flow first, and then you do shortcuts. So I ought to say you're doing a 1-cut. So I take this here, they go in here, I just do that. So I turn, I'm doing the same movement, but I'm doing that. So it's like this, then I'm just going in and hit you. Okay? So that's the shortcuts later. Then I want you to develop a pattern so you have a response. Like all of our 5 elements, you have a follow-up to those. So it's like our structure. Okay. 7. Seven is different than a 1. The 1's coming across this way, and the 7's coming this way. So this way you see it has body in it, but this way it just has this part in it. Okay? So that means it's not as strong. Okay? Now I still want to get cut with it, so as you're coming down with that, I step all the way. So what I'm going to do is as you're coming, I'm going to glide it into this, and just cut down. But what that does is because you're coming this way, I want to get out of the way. Now if I don't stop it, you're going to cut my shoulder. Okay? But that's why I would come up with this and just down. So that's basically what you're doing with the 7 here, is you're taking that down, and then you just fill out the other parts. Okay. You do a toe 1. Again, because I'm following up with that, 7. Okay. come up, boom. So I just seven and down. I cut through it out, stop it here. I cut through here and hit. Right. Those parts, even if you hit, see, they don't stop because I lost my weapon. I don't need it. Where'd that sucker go?
Right behind him.
Oh. Almost just gonna walk back on it. Okay. Now, with a stick, it's a little different than the stab with the nade. Because you can't come up with this. Okay? And so you are going to do a block that just comes across. Boom. Okay? Again, you do a punch block type thing, like this. Okay? But you don't necessarily have to do that. If you can just do this, again, you deflect it. So, he's going to be cutting up like this. Okay? Yeah, see, it takes too much to step around it. Okay. So, if your stick is up here, and you attack that way, you go on, you do this. And again, it goes going up, boom. So we had this part where we're going to, because you're going in that direction, we're going to have to go in that direction, hit you, and just come down, and then we're going to do a 3 to change it up. Okay? Now, if my hand, this isn't up here, it's going up here. Okay? So it's here, you go up, and cut it that way. Boom. Boom. Okay. So then what we want to do is, although you're coming up straight, okay, put a real deep cut on that, boom. In here, I'm up here, I'm going to drop it. And down here, I'm going to take it out. Okay? And cut down. Maybe that's when that's going to happen. And one guy's going to come up like that. Block. Okay? So as soon as he does this, you see him come back up, you just drop it. See? Okay? So that's again, our hands of looks a little ridiculous. But he's not going straight like that. Boom. Okay? This is more the 6. With that and straight up, it's going to be your 8 cut. Okay? So that again, he's going to off something. He's not going to go straight to it. Right? You might add something more. He's got the second knife. Okay? He does this. So you block this, and then you have to block that, and that gives some time to do that. Right? So what you did there was just go a little further. So if I do this, there you go. Right. And you smack it up a little higher. Okay, and then just twirl around. Boom. Because again, if you raise it up higher, now he's got to do something with it. He's got to pull back his energy for that. That gives you a chance. If you leave it down here, and you pulled away, he follows you. If you go up here, it gives you a chance to put your hand out to stop him and cut him. Okay? Okay, and you do a 2 cut, thrust cut. Okay. That's the, yeah. Now again, go ahead and stab me in the throat with that. So if I just do this, You can try to get through. And that. So when you do that, leave it that way. Okay? When it comes up here, do that. And see how you cock, just come back. And go through. Just find out. Okay, so that's up. You can do it too. Then what you won't want to do is try to stop him with this. Okay? Because we don't want to trade this for this. So yeah, I cut his arm, he's cut my throat. So we're going to take it that way. Okay? Now, tree again is coming over. Okay? So then we don't want to stop it, we want to slide it. And then control it. So we're clear for those. So you come with a tree there, I'll cut it down. So see, I've done this, and I've stopped it going this way. I've done this and this. And this is right here for that, and that. Okay? So you're going to show it quick as you come in, at me. Okay? So see what happens is I change this. Now, go ahead and pull you down. So you can stop it. Now all you do is turn your waist and turn this. Cut through it. You see? If I do this, I've got you. You're open. Again, it doesn't take much just here to here. I'd like to. Then I thrust with power. Okay? So this up. You come through. And he's coming through. Lock it outward. Take. First push this way first. Now down. See how easy it takes it? What you just did before, try to press it down. You can't do it. Press this way. Then you do it. Okay? You see how easy it was? As soon as you stop it, he's not going anywhere. In fact, he may press against you. You see, even if, okay, hit it. See, I'm going hard. Don't lift that up. Just go down. This way. Press against it. Not down. Injection hard. Okay? So even the guy is pressing hard against you with this. Press real hard and take it down easy. Once I get that trying to do yang against yang, I can yin you. This may work. Now, last one is the butt thrust. Now she's come up and I'm doing this too. Okay? So, swing it out, swing. You take me down and you come with the butt. Okay? So, what I want to do from here, I'm just going to do a cut like this. Boom. Okay. I'm not going to do your stick here because you're too close. Okay? I'm going to do that. I'm right there. Okay? He's in real close. Okay, so just help him out. And up. Boom. Okay? You try that. Boom. You're close enough, just hit him. Okay. Again, he's not going to come way out here like this to you. So he's done some things coming up. Okay? Now again, if you're on the inside, so I've done this and now I've done there.
Cool.
So I'm just doing the same thing, but I'm protecting myself against that. And hitting. When you use the butt, hit and follow through. So you can do this. If you hit and just follow through with it now. Yeah. Okay. If you're close, wham, boom. Right. That's going to break the jaw. That's going to break the back of the head. I think I covered all the strikes now. It's just okay, what we're going to look here is a couple of the stick releases. Okay. So we're going to engage and I'm going to flip it under. Take that out. Okay. So you have two things. You come in with a strike. So you like that. Okay. So you've blocked it. Just go under. And take it out. Okay. You go like this. Under here. And take it out. Alright, so there's two ways. This way and going this way. Now you can also have this where you can slam this in further. So this comes in here. It's actually coming up to this. So we've done this and you do that. Alright? So doing things. Sorry. Make that hand that. But that's how you're doing on this. Okay, this way. Now, from here to doing this type of stuff is one way to do it. Okay? You're not to just break his hand. Right? So when again, taking the time to take this off here, and then one just going to break his hand and boom, boom, boom. Right? Come two strike. Then I didn't lose contact with you, so I didn't come here, just here. Right? Okay, let's show the counters. Okay. We're going to do one strike, and you come through, okay, and attack. That's your response to it. Right? So it's very quick from here, ramming down, and it's coming through. Right? So you see I'm retiring to get away from you, but I'm clearing myself when I'm doing it. Okay, so that's your counter to the roof and strike. See? Boom. Okay. Now, kind of to the second shield, okay, you can take it out and come up, right? So that's what we're going to use, like we do with the third strike, because basically you're coming up off of that. We're just going to come through, and I'm going to come rather quickly there. But, so you're going to do the block and take me down, and then you're cutting up. Boom. Right. So then what happened is, from here, you're taking me down, boom, there. If I'm still trying to touch you, I can't do it. But as you're attacking me, I'm just coming up. Okay. Now maybe from here, and you're coming up, I have to do this. So I just, boom. Right? So I counter to all these things. And usually means coming back and going back in. Right? So we really haven't discussed that. We should have one night, but we didn't practice those. But those are all there. Okay. What happened if I'm doing this? I'm going to block. Okay. And then strike. Okay. And then I'm trying to fight you. I could take out of there, but I cut you on the way out. Now we're even, so you can mark your stuff now. Okay. Okay, you said. Okay, so you do one cut. And it's going the same. Okay.
Stop.
No, it's in the room. In the same cut, we're going to do the second. That one we just turned here. Okay. This time we're going to do
The universal.
universal one.
So kind of with one.
Yeah, come with one. Okay, so you're going to do the two cut. Okay, this is one way to do it. Okay, just take it down, pull. Okay. Okay, so you're stopping here. Okay, down here. So you pull with this, and this. It's off. Okay. So now this means also okay. Instead of using this, we also do this. So you come up. So we're doing like we do for the this arm thing, but all we do is take this down like this, and you know, I have a pretty. Okay. Kind of second. So you take down in this way. Okay. So all we've done is just using universal again up here now. Okay. And we're just laying this down on it. Rather than doing this, which you can do, we're just doing this, and this puts this again, we want to cover this. We do this finger with that. The thumb, or both thumbs, on this. So we get that turn and get it off. Now, again, you cut here and you pull away. That's where you just go ahead through. Okay. So then we're not gonna struggle with that because you're gonna be cutting me. So I'm gonna take you out. Okay.
Out of curiosity, for a fighting stance with a knife, is it better to have my offhand forward or the weapon forward?
Well, think about it. What do you think is the options there?
Well,
Well, this is, let me get that and I'll show you.
well, the difference would be that if I have my offhand forward, my knife is a bit more protected, but if I have my knife forward, it's a bit more of a threat.
Exactly. Put your hand up.
Doesn't matter.
Which way you want to think is better? See, I just cut you because I'm not afraid of that, right? So if I go off of that, you can cut me. Okay? You can block and cut. Okay? So if I'm like this, you with my knife hand, cut, cut. So again, I don't recommend this to protect the knife, but then you're not thinking about this getting cut. Okay? And come up forward again. Put that hand forward. Okay. Another problem you have with this, okay? And from here, as a thread again, you're trying to protect that. Okay? I just cut your inside wrist. Okay? Even if you have it over further. So you're like this. Then, I think I'm going to cut here, it's okay. Okay? I just cut like that. Cool, right? So I don't recommend putting his hand forward because there's not a thread in it. You're trying to protect it, which means you're being defensive. Okay? This is a threat. Okay? Especially if I'm doing this to you. Okay? See with this. See? It's a threat. So you have to deal with this, but if this is here, it's not a threat because you can cut it. Yeah. If I go like this, you still have time to cut it because you can see it come through. Okay? So yeah, I don't recommend this. Okay. In fact, you can also, this would be better for thing. Put that hand in front of you.
You can go over.
Yeah. See, all I'm doing here is coming here, cutting down, so I just cut this up. Boom. Right? And then if you're going to stab from here, when I do this, boom. So you saw I just come protect myself. Okay? So again, I don't particularly care for this from that standpoint. Because this, going toward the guy's eye again, is a natural threat. Okay? When you have this isn't much of a threat because he's got a knife too.
Okay.
And he thinks his knife is better in your hands, which he's right. Because he's going to cut your fingers off. Okay? Okay. So, you know, a lot of these, what I usually do is I'll use a universal block. Well, the first one we did both. We did this, and we did this.
Universal block allows for many different responses, but the other
But
one.
you're not limited to, he'd be then cutting low. All you do is drop a little bit. Okay? So again, it covers, again,
It's a full cover.
full cover.
But coming up from here is in the case that you're surprised, it's just.
Yeah, whoa! Yeah.
So
And
it's
come at you.
So it's incorporating the flinch reaction
Right.
into defense.
Right. Now, if you can do this,
Even
you
better.
get even better. Look at this. Get this from the outside, boom, or the inside, boom. Okay. So you're basically doing this, but then as you're going up, you can see you can turn one of them. And
And just naturally falls into the
Right.
universal block.
right. Because you want to cut here and here, and not here and here.
Right.
So you do too much like this, doom doom. If you go here, cut. So I'll cut here, but I can take that. These while I'm fighting, and I'm gonna put stitches in it afterwards, but I can still continue. Okay. So on the third, let's get it back to center here. You can stay there. Okay. So on this one, very similar to the other one, okay? So we're going to do universal block, but then I'm going to take the weapon away with that. Okay? And you'll see we do the 4-cut very similar, except stop the can. Okay? So you do a 3-cut, and I stop you. Okay? Then I go down here and take you out like that. Okay? So I stopped first. Okay? Then I did this. You see how that hand goes over there? You have to sit from the side so you can see it. So you cut. Again, go here. I take this down, and then this thumb goes here, and this finger's going to go in there. So I do that. Okay? And that's how I move my body back with that, rather than just the arm. That's my whole weight now. It's my body against your arm, and your arm's torque. Okay? So, this again, if I did, you hit here, and then you pull back, boom. I didn't have time to do this, but I still have this control here. As you're going through to pull it back to do a 4-strike, I can still stop that. Okay, because I have that feeling. But I don't necessarily have to take the hand out. Here, I do a hit point with that, you go down. Okay? Okay. So you see in the book here, it's very similar on the 4 attack. Okay? Again, we're going to use universal. Okay? But now I'm going to use the left hand over to here, rather than the right hand. Okay? And then just pull it down again. So, when you cut me with a 4 attack, and I stop you here, see I can just go down here, and then see how that is under here. I have this and this. That takes that. Okay? So then if you hit here and you pull back, boom, I just followed it. So what I'm talking about, if I do this and I'm going to pull it back, you continue on. You don't let me get a second strike. Okay? So as soon as I do this and I'm pulling back, you continue on. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why it's aggressive, and it looks like, well, I'm taking all this time to do this stuff to you. But if you're pulling away now, I'm clearing that, but I got a good shot at you. Okay? And you can't come back with that, because I got you way up there in that split here. So that could be another thing. That's why I have you out here. I've hit you here, but then this is doing this to this hand, so I take it away out here. Okay. So that's the advantage we have with knife disarms, because we know about these points to take the stuff out of your hands. Okay? Say I take you down here, and I didn't get around your wrist, I can do that. Okay? So all I did was attack this and this. and squish that, and that'll keep your hands up.
Just basically squeeze it together.
Yeah, except I'm digging into your points in here.
Alright, so it's kind of just below the knuckles.
In here. So if I do it up here, it's not as effective as down here. Okay? So where would be on my hand?
Right around here.
Yeah.
I think in here.
This size, you don't have to worry too much about this one, because that one's going to dig in. That's just going to be the crank on it.
Just a clinch.
Yeah,
So it's,
yeah, see it kind of opens my hands up. Okay? Yeah, that's again, if I've stopped this stuff, and yeah, just doing this against this bends the wrist. You don't always have to get tangled up trying to dot stuff in that, because it's all out here and I can see it. Okay? So I take it down like here, I can do this, but I'm still looking at that to see what that's doing. So you have this, but if you drop your knee, that frees your hip, drop it even lower. So now you can turn and hit. Okay? That's why I take that just cross. Okay. All right, you got me, and just take it down. If I turn, see how that frees out. So I'm giving this up. Okay? And by just popping you, then I'll clear you out and hit you. Okay? That's why you have control of this, because now this, when you have this and you start hitting with the other hand becomes yin, so I can use that hand against you. Okay? Okay. Okay, now, if you notice, 5 and 6 are very similar in that we're going to capture the shoulder, okay, on both of these. But actually, because you come at a different angle, this one's actually after I stop you and then hit that, you'd be turning that. Okay. Did we get both sides of that one?
The one that you just did?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't remember doing it from this angle.
Okay. I don't know if it's going to be good from this angle that much.
Did everything go
It's on
on
this
this
side.
side?
Yeah. So we'll just want to do that one. That side. Okay, so do 3, 4, we're going to do 5. So you're coming up that way on that. Okay? So, again, what I want to do, when you come up, universal block. Okay? And now I just do this. Chop it. Okay? So what I've done here is I've stopped you here. Okay? And I can actually hit points here. Okay? Come in like that. This goes up like that. You see how my thumb presses that? So I'm twisting that. And I can come in there, and that's got it locked up.
So you're coming up.
Yeah. Cut up. So again, I'm doing universal. Okay? Because I don't know exactly if you're going to cut me here, here, here. But you're coming up this way. So I want to do universal. Like I said, you can hit with this. You can hit with this. Okay? But then I'm doing this here, where this just slides up. I pull this out, I'd actually keep this here when I'm doing this. Okay? Then I can take this off away from it. Okay? Now, when I'm coming up, do universal. Okay? Now just take this one, bring it up here and roll me. And then go to my, up here to the shoulder. Don't go on top of that. It's all the way shoulder. Yeah. You go like that. There you go. If you go from here to here, and you do that a little bit, you see how that does it. Yeah. If I do this, turn your elbow. See?
Yeah, I'm stronger here.
You started it. So you have to get up here. And then you don't have that strength.
Yeah.
So
shoulders aren't that much.
Designed for that, for one thing. Your shoulders are supposed to be up here, not like this. Okay?
Would you say that was the motion of coming up here, is that like a water or more like a fire? Because it seems, it's hard to distinct if it's a spiral or if it's a circle for me.
Okay. When I'm here, okay, I'm going to come up like this. So you see that's like this. Okay? And then like that. Okay? So, if you do a fire went this way, you know, you do this, but then this is what I'm doing here, and then bring it down here. Because we go like this and we come back. Well, now we're just going to come here.
Okay, so it's a fire.
Yeah. Okay? So we're doing that. Okay? So, yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Okay? So yeah, what we're trying to do is, when we get this, we have both of these so we can help that one do that if we need to. So when I stop here, I hit, boom. Then I just have that here, and then up there is where I want to go. Okay? So, and that's how I call it the twig creep. Because you're creeping up the arm. Okay, now, the sixth one's very similar. Okay? You see you're coming up here and I'm doing universal in. Okay? This time this is on top. Okay? So all I do is hit and drop it around.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, when you come up like that, universal's here. Boom. Okay? So hit. Sorry.
It's all right.
That's what it affects could happen. Okay? Then here. Boom. Okay? So this one, on this attack, okay, we hit here and had to go up like this. On this attack, this is on top. Okay? So I can do this to get the arm so this doesn't have as much energy. Okay? Because I don't want to just come here and do this because pull a knife or cut my stomach. See? You just do that, which I don't want to do.
Right.
Okay? So I hit it. And then I do that. You see, that hitting helps this to your arm.
Loosens the grip too.
Yeah. Okay? So again, it's no longer a weapon per se, it's a knife in the hand, which can become a weapon, but for that second, I have to take care of the weapon first. Okay? But as you see, if I don't hit, you can just pull that through and cut my stomach. Okay? Now that's what this hand's there for too. So when you hit, here you try coming across, I'm going to just take that through like that. Okay? So I still have control on it. And then we just, same thing. Remember, you lay down like that. And we, again, do that. And I can get in there, and that again. Okay, on this side. Okay? So again, what we want to do is have backups when something isn't going exactly right. Okay, we want to know how to keep control. And that's why we're sensitive. We want to have forward energy to our attacks. We don't want to just back off and come in again. If you're disengaging and re-engaging, it gives him a chance to recover his alpha, which you don't want him to have. Okay. Now, that's basically what 6 is. Do we have both sides?
No.
Do we need to?
Maybe.
Okay. Here? Okay. I'm going to hit this. That helps turn it so he can't cut me. Okay? You go under here. And again now, I have that. Boom.
Yeah, it was better to do this angle. It gives you an easier time of seeing what you're doing.
Yeah. But you see, it creeps up. Even on that side here, if I stop here and just go here, you can drop your elbow. But if I go up here, even though you dropped your elbow, then I get you rolling in. of rolling it in like this. Okay? And that's then why you lose control of it. Otherwise, you just drop your elbow and then you've got your strength again. So, then you do that on both sides. And that's just your response. Now, let's say you're coming up with a 5 attack. Instead of doing it this way, I do it this way. Okay. That still stops you, right? And more likely, because I'm hitting you here,
Might.
it's going to numb that.
Yeah.
Okay. So it doesn't matter if I'm doing this or this. When I do this, then I'm going to take you with this out of the way.
Yeah. It's the same way of disarming from a thrust.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. He's kind of like that, you know, wham.
Yeah,
Okay.
his hand can be placed the same way.
He's going to give you that target. Now it's going to turn out slightly in that, so you may hit a little lower than right on there. Okay? That's again, you can't dot it.
Right.
Okay? Just going to do that. I might not even hit the right place. If I hit up here now, that's going to be hit that touch point, and that's going to loosen that.
Yeah, so then you just,
Yeah, 'cause this is going to be,
so you just follow, you really do just follow through like how you deal with the thrust.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, now, instead we changed, we're going to use the, I was on the ice pick. So this one, we're going to use, again, a universal, but then we're going to come out and attack that and attack. Okay? So that's underneath there, and we're going to grab that as we attack. So we split up. Because this, see how the hand's on top?
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
on top here, and then
Yeah. So it happens. Okay. This one is, you're going to do it straight down. That's your 7 cut. Okay. So when I cut up in here, okay, you're still coming down, but I can turn you like that. Okay. So you want to cut my head, but when I do this, my head goes out of the way. Okay. So cut. From here, boom, boom. Okay. So what we did, you're cutting straight down. I'm going to take you like this and hit here. Okay, you want to get those 3 points. Okay. You can even get in here if you want. Okay. Sorry. And then bang. Okay. Just real quick. Boom. Okay. So all you're doing here, again, you're doing this. Now, if I didn't use the universal, just came up like this, boom, I'm still doing that. All I'm going to do is one hand instead of having this going over here, I've got it here. Okay? I'm still going to be attacking that and then coming up. And yes, when I do that, I turn this, so now you don't have the strength to attack with it. And as soon as I hit that, all the energy's going to go out. Plus, when I do that, it pulls your shoulder. Okay? So, let's do the other side.
How do we do it on this side?
you did it on this side.
Okay.
And then when you grab me,
Switch around.
So next one is, you're doing an 8 cut. Okay? Now, this one, it's not going to happen that often.
because most people don't think
Well, it's awkward.
of yeah,
Okay? More than likely, they're going to do that with a knife up and they're going to be doing this.
to try to kind of gut you.
Yeah, got you up this way. So it's not a straight thrust, right?
So,
But it's coming up. But look what we do, same thing. Okay? But we're going to control it and hit. So again, it's very similar to the others. Okay? But it doesn't matter if you did this way or this way.
I'll just do it this way.
Yeah. I still want to do that. Okay? So again, you're doing a universal, but like a chopping action. Okay? But it's chopping off to the side, not straight down. Yeah, because you want to turn this like this so it goes that way. Okay? So when we do that, we grab and we hit. Okay? So when you're coming up, if I did straight like this, you see how that's going to stab me. Okay? So here, I do this. It's off to the side. Then I just grab this and hit. So this slides up, goes like this, or I just go up like this and hit. Okay? So I can either try to grab it, or it's, even again, if I just doing this and it's off, it still puts that out there for me to hit it. Okay? Which again, now the energy's going out. Okay? When it does that, especially if I hit any of your meridians in here, this hand's going to be pulling back, which means you open to come in without. Okay? So the main point is we don't do this. We do this. So we're taking it off to the side. Okay? See, if you're really strong coming up with that, it's going to take you off to the side, so it's not going to get to me. Okay? And I can even hit in there against that. Okay? 21.
Or
Bang. I'd be hitting here and hitting here.
could you also hit part one if you really want to be mean?
The angle's a little wrong with that. With this, I'd have to take this hand up and come in here like that. Which then you cut my throat while I'm coming in here. You just swing it back around. Okay? That again, when you have a weapon, okay, and you just knock it out, all I do is twist my waist. You know, I don't have to have any strength in here because you're talking about a sharp weapon. And that's why I always keep control of it. Okay? So even though I come out here, I've got this, you start coming back, I've got to lift. Okay, just move. Okay? Yeah, this happens really fast. But if you have the sensitivity, you feel this stuff. Okay? Now, the thrust, this going to be doing a little higher thrust, so it's like thrusting in your throat rather than at your stomach. Okay? Because basically 8 we were doing here or here, so it's, you know, it's basically lower at your stomach. That's again when somebody hits you in the stomach, they want to get into you like that, so it's usually an upward angle rather than straight in. And fencers do it because they got a saber that, you know, they're doing that. But when you're talking about a knife, they want to gut you. Okay? And they have to do it by stabbing and cut. So they also, you want to twist.
With a
Yeah. Okay. That makes the triangle cut doesn't close. Okay, so this one again, the angle is a little different because it's going a little higher. So you see we're still doing just basically what we're doing here. Okay? And with this one, that's going to clear it here. So a little more distance. See, that's already here. So then that's going to catch it.
your offhand is going to catch it.
Yeah. So you come stab for the throat. Again, you're going to stab through the throat.
Right.
Okay? You're going to stop here. Okay? You're going to stab through there.
What you did.
Right. So as you're coming up for that, well, this comes here. But see, I can come through like that. Okay? So basically what I'm doing, a lot of these are names from my Kenpo background. They're talking about limbs and twigs and stuff, leaves. Yeah. It has to do with different body parts. So here they're talking about a falling twig. So you're hitting the hand down on that. Okay? So this one we're not trying to come underneath it. Because when you're doing a stabbing motion that high, you're going to pull it back and stab again and hit and then rip down. Hit, rip down type of motion. Okay, but you're not going to continue to do that. That's not comfortable for you. No. But when you attack here, I had these up here. Okay, so now that, again, this is flashing towards your face. So your knife's out here, now I'm between your knife and your face. Okay? So again, takes a little tension off his hand. You get bang. Boom. Okay? See, stop? Now see what I did? I just didn't do this. I did this. Okay, so that's important too. Because again, if you're really thrusting hard, go this way. Boom. Right? This kind of easy to turn in as you're doing that. Stab you. We're just doing the one attack or basketball like this because it's done this high. You can do the same thing. I said, what we're doing here is we're training. We want to get something different for each one, so we have different techniques. We don't always use the technique because that may not be where you're flowing right now. But you get a calm response if you can. You're supposed to do this, but maybe you do this. So what do? Oh, work off of that. Okay. So basically, again, talking about energies coming in. Okay? So when we come to the thrust now, that one again, if you're not thrusting here straight in, that's again we're just going to take that up, and then it's going to be here to stop it here. Okay? But high again is slightly different than a cut. Because you're thrusting like this. And that's why I can take this like this. Because you're not coming down across. You're coming down across, press down. See, if you're cutting like that, it's a little more pressure here. And I need to turn it off too. But it's a little different. Okay? You're thrusting. So it's easier to do this. You don't, you gotta just get with me. Okay? So that's again, you're gonna sense the type of attack it is. You're not going to think about it, but to sense it and react to it because you felt the different energies while you're practicing them so much, continually for years. You know, it's just going to come. You're going to feel it and you're going to do something. Okay? And if it's wrong, it's not wrong if you've got something working for you. It may not be the most efficient, but if you don't get cut, that's what you want.
There's no one right answer.
No one right answer. We're trying to get the feelings of those. So now the two out here is coming in on you. And it could be that he's done a cut and just going to flip over. Yeah. Okay. So, but we're going to catch him and then pull that with our mantis claw.
Nice. Okay.
Okay? So he's coming in over like this. Okay? So when we hit this, again we're going to do this, but they're just going to do this. Okay? So what you see happens here, if I do this, I can again weaken by hitting this in here. Okay? So that just weakened, and you see how I got a reaction to that. Okay? Then when I do that, I'm going to press on this, or I can press it on this. But then that, again, distorts it, and now it's there, and I got your knife. Okay? So you chop like that, let's go here, here, and there. Okay? So again, something very quick. I'm just going to do that to you. That's where it comes in. And then, you notice I using this to help with that, sorry, to help that move a little bit on you.
It's okay.
But you see how we were using this motion as we practice. That's one thing you're doing with that. Okay? And this part is a hit. And you just take it out. Okay? And then if you take it with your waist, you have much more power just in your arm. So there, like that, it's going this way and it's going this way. And one body's bending. So now 3. This one, because he's coming this way, okay, we're going to slide this down. But we're going to be doing that with our reaction of getting a reaction to it before we take it down. Don't try to immediately take it down. Okay? So, when you're coming with that, okay, from here, when we take this, we're going to use this for this stuff. Okay? So we got 2 against 1 for one thing. Okay? But now, if I just start, don't let me do it, but when I go like this, you see how you can stop that and just turn this and cut me. Okay? So what I need to do when you come up here, do that. See how I stopped you here, I staccato that so you can see it a little bit. And then I got you. Okay? But so when you're really doing it, you see the difference? 1, 2. It's really just flow. I still got that reaction first. And that's something you have to be sensitive to. Okay, it's going to take a little bit. Because if I didn't get that reaction to you here, okay, I'm going to look up and stick it that way. It's very standard. If you got the thing, why not use it? Okay? So that's again, you're using this for that. You're just using the elbow. That's why I said on these things, we're using these a lot. Okay? So,
Flip to the other side.
Huh?
Didn't see.
okay.
The other. Oh, you mean the other side?
Yeah.
Sound like you said look cables here.
No.
Yeah, understand this way.
Because when you flip them down, you can't see.
Yeah. From here, I take them here, and I get a reaction against that, I can take them down easy. Okay? And it's just here. So the whole point of the part is that if I just try to do this immediately, he can fight that. Because the change in direction, he's not going to be able to fight that. But if I do that, he can't fight it. And I take it right out. The last is the ice pick, and I have to be careful this again because it's
Yeah.
kind of yank your shoulder right here. So we'll do this slow. Now, all their forward attacks, using with the button at, can be preceded with the butt, but then come down to ice pick. And that. Yeah, bang bang. Or just come in like this. Okay. It could be, as you're coming in, to the stab there, boom. So I'd be knocking this out of the way with a knife like that and stabbing like that. Okay, so, yeah, one of those times?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, you've got your knife like that threatening me, and I've got mine so you can't see it. Okay, so you come in with that, I'm taking this out and taking this in. So this just comes up here and here. Okay? So that's where you could be doing this stuff, where you got it hidden so you don't see it like this. And it's like this. Alright. So again, as you're attacking here, I could just be doing this and this. Okay? So I'm using our archer block just to take you out, cut you out and come down. Okay? So, what we're going to do is the ice pick one, because again, ice pick, just an ice pick one. You can do it the other way, it doesn't matter, but most people are thinking about throwing it back with the blade part down, because it's going to rip like this, rather than rip up and down. Yeah, it needs to be. Okay? So again, if you're doing that, you do the tack, I'm going to do this. Okay? So again, it's 2 hands against 1. Now this is going to take that way. Okay? So if you notice, when I do this, you see this? You try pulling down, so you can't cut me because I'm just going to slide it. Okay? Now you want to do that rather than doing one of these things. Because I got you right here, but then you clobber me. Boom. Okay? And that frees this and cut that. Drop. With this one again, you're using 2 hands. You're using the universal again. Boom. Just that way. Now this again works because the mechanics of when you're trying to stab me, your waist hand's going this way anyway. Boom. Okay? So that means your energy's going that way, so I'm just helping you. I'm just not letting you take this with you. Okay? Do it on this side. Go for the attack. Boom. Right. So, missed. Come back this way. That's why I do this one. Okay. So this is up here, and if you just rip it across there, you're going to cut this side. That again, as you're coming across, I'm going to go down. You see the difference? As you press forward, you can't stop me from doing that, and then I don't have to worry about it. Okay. So guys, doing this to you, you can stop it and then take them down. Okay. You don't do it 1, 2, you do it 1. It's a rolling thing. You still get that contact first, get that feeling of him stopping against you, forcing against you. Because especially on these things, it's going to be bringing his waist all the way around, so it's going to be really strong, but then you can't take it down. That's basically what we have with those. Okay. From here, some of the optional ones we have. Okay, if you're coming in with the stab, okay. So what I did, instead of doing this, where I'm hitting this and this, I happen to accidentally do this, but that's fine. Then I just bring that down like that, and this travels here. Get that there, and it's going to go against that. By the time I have it back up there, it opens up. That's when we're doing that. Okay. Could be I stop you here. I do that. So what happened is I didn't get this hand in, maybe it's not available. But from here, I'm pulling it down now to extend it. Okay? Because again, you pull it back, I'm going to do that. Okay? But if you're coming in so hard, I take it this way, then I just do that. Okay? So yeah, it's contingency. Maybe you don't have 2 hands to use. Maybe you just have this one. You just have this one. Alright? But you can still use our points where we're hitting something and then coming down to control it this way or even this way. Okay? To say I grabbed it this way. Again, I don't want to hand against hand, trying to pull it, you know. If I try grabbing onto you now, yeah, now I can get up here and cut me. Okay? So I do that, so now I'm turning this and this, okay? Okay? So all I did is I came down here, weaken this with a turn, and you pull up there so I can take this out. Right? So you know, what we're doing is working on release points. Okay. But we don't ever try to do this stuff. If he's pulling away, he's stabbing and going back away, and we're doing this, who's throwing at it, okay? Boom. And if I just want to doing that too. You see it? Because you're going back, I want to throw it out that way. So again, I create space there. And I just come through. Okay. So that's the some of the stuff you could be doing with just one hand. You want to be able to feel how to take those hands off on the different ways. Okay? Boom, boom. You're going to feel after you get this, these two different ways. So you're going to be able to do it with one hand because you're going to have the technique already. This just takes a lot of training yourself with a response, and then it comes natural. Because where your hand is in, you have the technique to roll into. So you can have it stop right now and take a break because kind of. I'm a little slower here.
Yeah, good over.
You come up here and just do this. Okay? So what that does is the guy can't see it. It's over here. He's doing that. And this is makes it. Okay? And you do the same thing like this. Okay? So then what happens here, he doesn't see this, and what I'm trying to do here is turn this. I'm going to come down here, you feel the energy coming down. Okay? Now I'm pulling against this, so now it's trapped here. So if you try pulling it, just takes it off. Right? So that's what happens, okay, when someone has it up against your throat. Okay? If you try doing this, you're going to see him moving, all he does is do that. Don't even worry about that, you just got your throat. Okay? Because you can see that. As soon as you do that, it takes that. But this is hidden from the eyes. Now, on this side, okay, you got to get this guy's throat. Okay? Now, I can't do this because they're going to cut my own throat. Okay? If I do this again, you feel that? And what's going to happen? You're going to press back, right? To cut my throat. That's why I take you down. And out. Okay? So when you have this up here, I'm going to come across here to stop this. And you're going to be pressing back to cut my throat. That's when I can take you down. If I just go here, go ahead and cut my throat. See, if I just try pulling, you can still slice. So I can't just pull this away from you. Okay? I try pushing you here, totally. Because I'm doing this and pushing, just roll back and cut me. See? If you don't get this, you're going to get this. Okay? So you're up there, against the throat, you do that. Right? You press in, you just do your wood movement up to here, and press that way. That gets you to press back this way, and then you can't stop me from doing that. Okay? So that's, again, that's what we're doing with someone's got a knife in your throat. No, you can use this again so you can see it a little better. This would be more realistic to. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now again, put it right here, like that. Okay. So if I move like this, all you do is you can stab me. I do that. Right. Again, you don't see it because it's hidden. Right. It's not softening. Even though I release this down here, it's like this. Right. So the best thing to be done, that's like this. When I did this, slap it like that. So it's, again, we use a big knife for demonstration, but you can see in that too. When I'm like that, just come up here, right? So it has much control, but he's already lost it. So he just went in there. So it's no longer a weapon of threat. It's a weapon of opportunity. Okay. You can stop it.